name is Jo Glanville-Blackburn, Beauty Director for Woman and Home magazine, and I'm here with Kathleen Bray, international hairstylist, and our model Josephine to show you how to do an elegant, chic, on-trend updo.
So we're going to create this loose Gatsby knot, and this particular version we're going to make it very soft and pretty. So we're just doing random sections of tonguing around the hair. You don't have to be, super specific about it because we're just creating a texture. Do you tongue your own hair?
Yeah, every few days.
Okay, so do you want to just have a try? You can be really easy. The real important thing is to get the right angle and wind the hair backwards.
Okay.
Can you try that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, but you see, what's interesting is that will give the hair a different shape because actually you're winding it forward. If you wind it forward, the hair will come forward like this.
Okay.
So as we're working, it's that, but it's just good to know, perfect. So that really waves the hair back away from the face. Use the tongs in the direction that you want the hair to go, perfect. What I'm going to do is pin to get softness, pin to get the shape that I want, rather than just wrangling the whole hair together. So you can see when I do various positions, like here we could do it from the centre. You see, getting into something like that. We can go, and it'll always be different. Even one side will be different to another. Look at the face. Look and see how it opens. For me, what works is always kind of softness and nice shape. Go this direction, that will be different. Yeah, you see what I'm getting here. This, I really like this for your face. Look here for your cheekbone. It's really beautiful. Back here. So the hair's just a frame. It's a soft frame for a face. And for me, once you get past being sort of teenage years even, I think everybody looks nicer with a bit of softness. So for me, that's the direction I would choose. So after finding that direction I like, I've just put a pin in the hair there. Still keeping that softness. Don't end up getting too tight. If you want to have a little bit more height, this just emphasises the shape that we just found. These combs really useful. Just pick up the hair, lift it. Still working that shape. You're kind of drawing it out. And just if you want to do a little fix as you go, tiny bit of hairspray. You can then spray and even, pick up the hair again. So now you've got this form, you've got this starting point. Next I would start pinning the sides. And, as I said earlier, I don't pin it all together because I just, I want to create something, like really beautiful with every kind of thing that I pick up. This is something you particularly can do when the hair's wavy, because you've got all of these beautiful forms when you hold the hair and work the hair. That you just kind of, gather in. Here, this is the hair I took earlier into the front. Just push this in, take the next piece, just kind of fold it over. The tongue gives us these possibilities, which for me, they're really, really beautiful. They're really, really soft. And, again, I just kind of fold it over and pin. Now that we've gathered the front and the sides in, we've got the body of the hair. This is what we're going to twist up into a knot. And everybody's hair is different. You might have longer hair, shorter hair, thicker. So you've got to just kind of work with the hair that you've got. If you could use a comb like I am, this just puts a little bit of sort of bite into the hair. It'll just make it a little bit. It'll support the hair when we start to twist it. Then just, taking the hair that we've got, again, you twist your knot relative to the length of hair. But, always working, just twisting the hair over, working and looking. You see, when I do that, I look at that and I can't, and I think, oh yeah, okay, that's good. So holding and supporting. Try not to get too tight, because the whole thing about the style that we're doing is, it's a very loose, pretty style. These I would use grips, because you need to anchor this. You need to feel that it's strong and supportive, and then we can always cover the grips up with fine pins afterwards. And then if you've got short pieces, particularly if you've got layered hair, this is one of your layers. You can leave them out. They're really pretty. Anything that's kind of not long enough to pin in, don't try and force it, because that'll make the bun smaller. So just work it in the general direction. And this is where the tongued hair helps, because we manipulated that hair so it's got a flow, so it will then flow into the bun. you know, it's working on the Gatsby, which was a kind of, you know, very romantic feel, which is why we've gone in this direction.
So there we go. I hope you enjoyed it. I've learned a bit about tonging too. So keep watching and really hope that all the tips and tricks you're finding valuable.